So I've spoken about this in past vlogs, and I want to speak about this now in relation to just kind of everything post May 25th. Anxiety in showing up to protests, in showing up to any cause, in showing up to just something you believe in, for me, has always been there. And the anxiety has always spoken to me in a way that, you know what, the best decision right now would maybe be if we went home. Like, just, let's get out of here. We don't need to be here. They don't need us. I should go home. And that keeps happening, like, in my head. And it's funny that it goes down like that, because it couldn't be further from the truth. And also, I never leave a protest or leave a speaking engagement or leave a concert that I perform at or a spoken word show. I never leave it and think, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. No, I've always taken something away from it. I've always been able to show up for other people, and create like connection and community there, as opposed to going home. I'll tell you this, the Mother's March, it was about a month ago. I just got so scared. I just got death-defyingly scared, and I don't know why. And I showed up, it was hot, we had the camera out, and I was just like, dude, I shouldn't be here. I don't belong here. Like, this isn't even my march. This isn't my lane. I need to get out of it. Actually, I'm taking up space. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? And, lo and behold, was able to help in the best way possible. And I was able to help the sound guy, to run some of the chants and then get the microphones to the mothers who were on these flatbed pickup trucks, and they were just shouting chants, and they were saying the names of their sons that were taken by the police. And it was just this event. It was so, like, just, it was so beautiful. And to have maybe just been like, man, we need to get out of here. This isn't for us. The anxiety would have gotten the better of me. Now that's how I combat with it. And it usually tells me to run the other direction. And it's tough to push through. And it's painful sometimes. But you come out on the other side and you're like, wow, that was really smart. I really should keep doing that. What is it like for you? And I know that's an invasive question, but I know that sharing these stories can help other people and kind of get, a communal understanding of what anxiety means to people. And I mean, it just happens all the time. You show up to a certain protest, and I just don't know the role or what to do or what they want me to do. And, cause sometimes it's very vague. And it happens with film as well a lot. Film is a little weirder because it's like, we've been planning on this. You got the lines. You're going to get paid. We're going to do this thing. Why are you having anxiety about showing up? And it's tough. It's tough. And I'll go further with it. And it's also, in a sense, and this is something I'll go into a different elaboration on, but I'll touch on it for right now. It's like showing up for yourself. That has been a big thing for me, because sometimes I don't even know what that looks like. And the anxiety that just surges kind of clouds what showing up for myself even is, or what that idea is. And it becomes so foreign to me because my anxiety pulls me away from it that I don't even know what it is or what it looks like or what it feels like. So I'm just operating within anxiety and following wherever my anxiety takes me. And I talked about this before, that what I'm able to do is separate from my anxiety and kind of look at it as Bill Hader said, just as a little, like, a little dude on your shoulder, and or a person on your shoulder, and you're like, oh, hey buddy, you're here. Okay, well, we're just gonna let you sit there, for as long as you want. Yeah, you can just hang out with us, and whenever you want to go, you can just up and get the hell out of here too. But to treat it as something that's there, not something you need to like drive away, like, oh, get the anxiety away from me. To kind of be with it, in therapy we talked about this, leaning into your anxiety, like really be with that moment, like really be like, okay, Tucson, we're here in this moment, we're feeling it. My goodness, like it's bad, like feels like running away. Why? Let's talk about that. What does that look like if we run away? What does it look like if we stay? And leaning into it has helped a lot. And so I guess you don't need to really sound off on stories on what your anxiety is, but what do you do to cope with it, and how do you usually manage through it as opposed to managing away from it. So I'm curious, yeah, what are some of y'all's coping mechanisms going forward with anxiety, and how's that worked out for you? So yeah, that's pretty much that, and we're just gonna keep doing this. I know this has become quite the journey, and I don't know what's gonna happen next, but we're just gonna keep making these videos and prompting questions and keeping the conversation going. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.